Hi, my name is Michael Fung,
And I'm Jonathan.
and together we worked on the Hindmarsh Rose neural circuit for E122 at San Jose State University.
Here in our circuit, this is our X component. The red cable here represents the terminal, the X. This green cable here is our Y, which is coming from this op-amp here. And this green cable is coming from our Z component, which is coming from this op-amp. So in general, X, Y, and Z at the bottom. And then here we have our X square and our X cube feeding the respective components. So here in our simulation, our LT Spice simulation, we can see clearly that we have a burst at 1 volt from our pulse, and now we're gonna try to do this in our oscilloscope. So we have 1 volt coming from our function generator, which is up here, and then you can see that it translates exactly to what we saw in our LT Spice simulation. Now we're gonna raise it to 2 volts, and we should see 1 major burst and 2 little ones next to it. And then at 4 volts, you'll notice that once it catch up with it, it will overpopulate the entire pulse. So if you take it back to our LT Spice simulation, when we change that to first 2 volts, and we rerun our circuit, you'll see the major burst and the 2 continuous one. And when we change our pulse to 4 volts and we simulate that, you'll notice that we populate the entire pulse, and that demonstrates that our circuit and our LT Spice simulation, it's working. So one more thing that it's worth noticing is that if you notice our Y component here, represented by the red color signal, it's also populating our 50% pulse, and then our Z component, it's sort of going over it, and we should see that in our simulation here. So what I'm gonna do quickly is just change my oscilloscope channel to now present X, which is exactly how our LT Spice simulation is, and our Y. There you go. It's a little wider. It could be there you go. That should take it. We just need to wait for 1 second, and you'll see that it goes right over it like expected. Thanks.
In conclusion, we were able to simulate the Hindmarsh Rose neural response from the LT Spice, and then we moved it on to the breadboard.